All right, hey everyone, it's Caleb with Sloan Implement, and today we're going to talk about the new 2019 Z700 series. This is an all-new machine for model year 2019, and it's basically designed for the large property owner. So many of you are familiar with our Z3, Z5 series, and then from a 5 series you go to a Z900 series, which is going to be your full capacity commercial zero-turn. John Deere engineered this one again for the large property owner, which is basically to fill that gap between the Z500 and the Z900 series. So with this, they've put in a high capacity 60-inch deck, which is a single stamp deck. You get the bigger caster wheels, the little bit more deluxe seat. Basically, they really tried to focus on the large property owner for those comfort features. The Z700 series is going to come in 5 different models. Those model ranges are going to go from an E series up to an R series. Biggest difference there is just a few more features as far as engine. You're going to get a better engine in the R. You're going to get a better seat in the R. You're going to get a little bit better foot platform. So that's kind of what you're going to look for moving from those E series to that R series. Just kind of a walking around the machine. We can go through a few kind of highlights of the machine. The first thing we're going to talk about is the high capacity deck. It is a single stamp deck. And it's basically similar to what the Z900 is, which is a 7-iron. This is not a 7-iron deck. It is, in fact, a 9-gauge deck with 7-iron reinforcement. So around the edge or the skirt of the deck, essentially you have a 7-gauge reinforcement. We do pick up the larger caster wheels on this machine, so essentially you're going to get a better ride out of it. We do have the bigger tires in the back, or those will be a bigger tire as we step up into the R series. On this, one new feature, and the Z700 is the only mower that actually has this functionality. So it's an integrated lock in the stick controls. So as you close these, essentially you're disengaging the brake, and as we open these up, we're engaging that brake. So you can kind of hear that click there as I do that. One other feature that they basically did for the customer is integrated this foot platform. So it has 3 adjustable settings, so you actually can extend that platform out for maybe a longer leg person, and then essentially bring that in for a shorter leg individual. The other thing that we pick up is a rollover protection. So you guys, on the Z300s and the Z500s, we did not see that. On the Z700s, we will see that now, and that's strictly because of engine horsepower. So if we step up into the 740R, the Z740R, what we pick up there, that's kind of the premium line of the Z700. So you pick up, basically you get the same size caster wheels. You do pick up the same seat that is actually equipped on our Z900 commercial mower. So you pick up a full suspension, comfort glide seat. You do get the option for a tweel tire on the Z740R, and you do get that option, which is only on that 740R. As we step around to the back of the machine, again, we talk about the engine. It's basically the 25 horse on this particular model that we have here. It will be a Briggs & Stratton engine, but again, we do have that option for the Kawasaki engine as well. On this machine, we kind of have the ease of controls off to the right side of the operator station. We essentially have the choke, the ignition switch, the throttle, the PTO engagement switch, and then we have this built-in. This is a new feature for 2019 as well in the Z900s, which is basically the integrated deck lift. So you have the quick foot release to basically drop the deck and then also bring that deck back up. So it's kind of an effortless experience for the operator. The other thing really to kind of sum things up on the new Z900 for 2019 is going to be the attachment options. So you can essentially buy a receptacle bin, which basically attaches to the right side over here. So if you're running around the yard and you're picking up sticks or you're picking up debris, drop them in the bucket. We do have a thing that you can also purchase. It's an accessory that would actually mount to the bottom here and then up to the top, which would actually make an attachment for like a weed eater or any sort of tool like that. There is another attachment that we can buy for the back of the mower, which basically it's a post stand. So if you got a lawn and garden rake or if you got a shovel or anything like that, essentially you can drop that in there, latch it in, and it stays there. So there are a lot of features on this that were designed. I mean, I know that Deere reached out to the customers this year and really asked, you know, hey, what are you guys looking for? And this Z700 was designed to really fill that gap between the Z500 and the Z900. A lot of customers didn't want to reach up to that price of a Z900, but then they wanted to get something a little bit more than that Z500 had to offer. So this is it. This is the machine that they put a lot of engineering into. So if you're a large property owner and you feel that the Z700 is a good fit for you, follow the link in the description or visit one of our 20 store locations for our Drive Green event, which is going on April 11th to the 13th.